Good evening and welcome to Tampa Bay Tonight. I'm Wendy Ryan. Our top story this evening, hundreds of protesters back on the University of South Florida campus for a peaceful demonstration. This comes just one day after chaos erupted on campus. Police in riot gear faced off with protesters, ending with 10 people arrested. Tuesday was the second time this week protesters were put in handcuffs. We have team coverage tonight, and we begin with our Chad Mills, who was actually at both demonstrations. And I know, Chad, the large group also walked across several local streets, right?
Yeah, Wendy, that's right. In fact, protest leaders told fellow protesters tonight that they better have their walking shoes, and that was certainly the case. They started here. We're in Temple Terrace here near the Publix on Fowler Avenue. This is where the march began, a multi-mile march west of here, and the destination they were going to, the University of South Florida. Didn't know it at the time. They didn't want to announce it ahead of time, but that is where they headed. And they headed to the MLK Plaza on campus, where police arrested those 10 Pro-Palestinian protesters yesterday after declaring that gathering unlawful, firing off tear gas. Today it was a different scene out here. Police were present in the distance, but allowed the crowd to protest, and they did so peacefully and generally stayed on sidewalks and stopped at crosswalks during the march. Officers, by the way, blocked a few busy intersections to make sure the march stayed safe. The pro-Palestinian protesters tell me they feel they were successful at sharing their message.
We stand in solidarity with the Palestinian, with Palestine. We stand in solidarity with the student protesters, and we are not going to let the police repression scare us. We are not going to let the police repression stop us from fighting for Palestine, because Palestine is what matters right now. Palestine, we need to be out in the streets for Palestine until this genocide is over.
During the protest tonight, those protesters said they plan to return to USF's campus on Friday for another demonstration. Back here live, also hearing from USF Police Department tonight. A spokesperson texted me just a short while ago saying, quote, "Thankfully it went well," referring to the protest tonight. He also said, quote, "We unequivocally support all gatherings, free speech, and the right to assemble." We're live in Temple Terrace. Chad Mills, ABC Action News.